The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What is happening? Good morning, everybody. It is time for Coffee and Gaming. I'm here to see Appalachian American. And on time with me is the author, left-hand man of mine, David Applegate.
I apologize for being late earlier, but hey, I'm here now.
Yeah, you are here.
And welcome to Coffee and Gaming. Everybody's favorite is either coffee or gaming, right?
Yeah. I only kid, man. I know that you don't own a watch. That's cool.
Watch. They're for rich people, man. Watches for rich people.
Oh, I bought mine cheap. I don't like paying like stupid prices for these like fancy watches, but
You know, you're just buying. You know, you're just contributing to their cocaine habit.
exactly.
So
Cocaine.
I'm not contributing to the delinquency of old men.
What was did you ever see, there's a movie called Role Models, Paul Rudd, Sean William Scott, and they're at this like Big Brothers Big Sisters places, and she's like, you guys can't BS me, I'm BS proof. She's like, you know what I had for breakfast this morning? Cocaine. Do you know what I had for lunch today? Cocaine. And do you know what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight? He said, cocaine? Yeah. It was funny.
Cocaine, yeah. I've heard that.
Cocaine.
I've heard people use that.
Yep. All right. As we fire up the old PlayStationes, let me just set me up a. Let's see. Can I set up a pin? It's supposed to be pinned to the start. Like, I'll pin the taskbar. There you go. All right, cool. Start up, you turd. We got video games to play. David, what you been up to over the last, 6-7 hours since we were live last?
So in the last 6 hours, I recorded 2 videos. One set to upload about an hour and a half from now. I did a little bit of editing on my book. I ate. I got myself an air fryer, so did myself some sweet potato hash browns.
Nice. Air fryers are awesome, man.
Yeah. I got one because I looked at the price of pizzas, and my son keeps niggling me for pizzas. So you know what I'm going to do? We got pizza at home, boy. There's the air fryer. There's the mini pizzas in the freezer. Knock yourself out.
Shoot, yeah. Now, I don't know if pizza is pizza, right? But at the same time, wrong. So, like, I love frozen pizzas. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with frozen pizza. However, there's never enough toppings. So you know what I do when I'm at the grocery store and I'm picking up my frozen pizzas? I'll also pick up a pack of pepperoni and some extra cheese.
Yeah,
and I'll place some bad boys out nice and evenly, sprinkle that bad boy with some cheese, and I'll just send her in the oven.
I don't get it. You can get pizza. If you get a brand name family pizza, it is the same as Pizza Hut. Okay, the same company that supplies Pizza Hut supplies the grocery store. That has been long established.
Yeah,
Pizza Hut. What Pizza Hut do is they get your base cheese pizza, and they throw on the toppings. Right? It comes to them though. Theirs aren't frozen. That's the difference, right? They get theirs straight off the factory. No, just the base, and they add their own toppings. So why don't you? And you can walk past most grocery stores now and get it all. I guess it's convenience, right? People are used to it.
Exactly. This has been Pizza Talk with Seth and Dave.
Because
All right, now for this gooey show of emotion.
One of these days, we've been talking about it.
I love pizza.
Yeah.
I can eat pizza right now. I wish I
Yeah.
could eat right now. I don't have any pizzas.
I got myself an air fryer. I got myself an electric griller.
That's awesome.
I grill most of my chicken these days. Get all that fat run off.
Yeah. Yep. Dude, pizza is so good. It's amazing. All right. Now that I'm like daydreaming about some pizza, let's go play some Red Dead. Maybe I'll have pizza for like lunch. The stew is currently being put. Shut up, Pierce. Shut your face. All right, so last week kicked off. We took the dude fishing.
Yep, we've discovered the Pinkertons, and we're one mission away from the rifle, right?
I don't know. I gotta go over here to Micah.
Yeah, you got to do this mission with Micah. Yeah,
I guess you mean him.
No,
I can't
sure,
do strawberry. All right, cool.
we're doing this.
I guess let's
we're
head to strawberry.
Yeah, we're advancing the missions because we want that sweet, sweet hunting rifle.
Right.
So we can go blow a moose's head off because it's the only rifle that can do it in one shot. If you get it right. Still, you don't want to get it wrong.
Exactly.
But the thing is, they made the moose so elusive, and people are complaining about it.
Yeah, for real. Like, I mean, it's crazy. To truth be told, like, you cannot find this cat. He is long gone.
Lots of people say that, eh? We've been through forums, people saying, what moose? There's a moose in this game?
Yeah.
And people are accusing a lot of players
Yes.
of cheating to spawn a moose. Because there's no way you can spawn that many. I can't spawn one moose. How do you spawn two? And yeah, I get people being upset about the lack of moose. Now, my theory is that the way the algorithm works is that some people are going to get it more than some people are going to get more animals than others, you know? That each game starts differently. So everybody's going to have a different experience every time they play, and everybody's going to have a different experience with how many animals spawn. So you're going to get somebody who plays a game and they can get lots of mooses, and because they play that same game over and over again, they always get that lots of mooses, and they're not worried about the other animals. Because moose is the only one where people do the skinning and the showing off, you know? Hey, I got a moose, show off.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know it's rare. Everybody shows off when they got a moose because they know how rare it is. Skinning and the But I'm telling you, I reckon a lot of people are using spawners.
Yeah.
And I don't get why it's Sony's business that people cheat or use mods.
I mean, it would be kind of cool. I would, as much as we have hunted for one, I'd probably do it. Just because, like, I'm tired of dealing with it. It's stupid.
Okay. All other things aside, one of the biggest things you're missing out on, however, isn't the spawning mods, it's the mission mods. Why not allow why can't Sony players add the missions? Because they're not official DLC. Yet unofficial DLCs would add 10 years of life to this game. And
Yeah.
now I get it. Because that's 10 years Sony isn't selling a game to you. Because Sony don't make their money off the PlayStation. They make the money selling games. So anything that extends the life of the game is promoted. What's that? Caterwauling?
Sorry, I was trying to post about being live. Found us.
Right. You got the, yeah.
That's
You
good
remember
fun.
the Mexican story we did today in the men's room? Who can forget, right?
Yeah,
That was the mother and two sons.
the one that nothing bad happened.
The one that on Wednesday something tragic happened, and on Thursday something good happened. Street justice.
That's a good way of putting it.
Well, the police chief blamed the mother for letting a young girl go over the place with to visit a man to visit a woman who had two growing sons. So he apparently is now in hot water with the town as well.
Yeah, dude, for real. Like, so, dude, I know people that had older siblings. Like, and you know, that's a stupid argument.
I don't care who you are, right? When your kid wants to go to your neighbor and the two women are friends, you don't question it, right? You assume that that's your friend. How are you going to know somebody's a killer? You're eroding trust in society, and trust, when society breaks down, it'll just be mobs, right? It'll just be mobs. Everybody will be. You're just destroying society.
Yeah.
If you fail, if you constantly failing at your job, which the Mexican police clearly are, then any attempt to distract from your failures is just going to be seen as a distraction. Doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. He should have known better than to open his mouth to say other than we're not going to continue investigations into this matter. That's the only things he should have said, right? Case closed.
Yeah.
Those are the only words that he should have uttered. Case closed. Now, the two sons are still in hospital in critical condition. Now, the woman actually did not die at the scene. She died on Thursday evening in hospital. Now, apparently, federal police got involved as well to rescue the trio from the communities. Now, it was the police did not actually go on radio and say who suspects were, but they did say they had suspects. It was the locals who found out and wondered why the police hadn't found out in the, and this, they hired a taxi to dump the body. It's like, whoa, I hate to be that taxi driver right now.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
really would. Yeah, and I hate to be that taxi driver right now because he might suddenly wake up with a headache and then not wake up again. You would not want to be that guy, right? Right? If I was him, I'd be crossing illegally into America right now.
Yeah.
For reals, it'd be safer. It'd be safer on the deadly border than in that town right now.
Hey, Arthur. Good to see you.
Why? You want rescuing again, dear?
No. I got a plan to make it up to you.
A plan like the Blackwater ferry job, or like you going off scouting and ending up in jail?
Dutch said you was a big shadow cast by a tiny tree.
I don't even know what that means.
I thought you was a tough boy. Not one of those gentlemen trying to protect his riding clothes.
I just know whenever things get real, you turn yellow, lose your head.
Yellow?
Sure seems that way.
So I guess you won't be riding with me to rob the banking coach comes about this time in the Strawberry. I heard one of the O'Driscoll boys yapping about it while I was inside.
You and me? Do robbery?
That's what I said, didn't I?
After you.
Come on.
Jeez, just throw a bomb over there and let him eat. In Red Dead Redemption, not in life.
Yeah.
What are you doing anyway, camping out here like some crazy hermit?
Can't exactly stay in town now, can I? Like I told you, I ain't going back to Dutch without a peace offering.
So what's the deal with this coach?
What do you mean? Comes through about this time every day, like I said. The end.
I mean, how many men? Guns? Riders?
Nothing serious. It'll be fine.
I heard the bank's been hiring every trigger man they can get of late. The meaner, the better.
You worry too much.
Forgive me if I ain't wholly faithful in something an O'Driscoll told you when you was half drunk in a jail cell.
He kept yapping about it, saying how they've been hitting it on the regular.
He's been yapping
That's
about
a
it.
good lead in my book.
Damn, O'Driscolls are everywhere now.
Bastards got a hold of most of Big Valley. Heard they took over some big ranch north of here.
How the hell you and Lenny end up down here, anyway?
Oh, you know how it is? Few loose ends. Drink here, drink there.
What loose ends?
Nothing that needs to concern you. I always pay my share.
It concerns me when you put us in danger and we don't realize till it's too late.
Yeah.
That movie Golden Strawberry, making me kill half the town just for your precious guns.
Precious
This
they
is one of
are.
the conversations that
You
helps
need to roll a little looser, Morgan.
cement
I seen you come full undone more than once now. And you
Micah's
only been running for us a few
disdain
months.
Are we
for
gonna rob this
Arthur.
coach or bicker about it?
Too cautious.
What's done is done.
Guess we're robbing him.
Do what now?
Let's do it.
This is one of the conversations they said that builds Micah's disdain for Arthur, seeing him as
Oh.
too soft. You know, always taking the easy route, never taking risks,
All right. This
always
is the spot.
complaining.
Hold up on this ridge. Oh,
Well, you know, tough guys. They don't like.
Tomato.
They see caution as weakness.
Yeah.
They think they'll forever be the fastest draw, the meanest cat. They can always handle their alcohol.
they should be here in a little
Liver
bit.
says different. Liver says, I'm going to one day leap up into your throat and choke you.
Over there. We need to
Yeah.
get fast before we get into town.
Hey, Ernie's over here on Instagram. What's up, Ernie?
Tough guy.
G'day, Ernie.
They should be here any minute.
Be here any minute. We go shoot him in Red Dead, not
Look,
in
there they
life.
are. Right on time. Get covered up. Come on. Ride. Yeah.
Oh, great.
This is a robbery. Stop that.
Stand and deliver.
Not again, you sons of bitches. Got 'em.
Sorry, it's payday, fellas. Come on, there's only two of them. See? I told you this would be fun, Morgan. This is fun for you. Looks like they ain't gonna play nice. Hurry, get up. I'll drive. No need to keep your face covered now. It's just you and me, sweetheart. I'll give it to them. They put up half a fight at least. Yeah! Hey, come on, boy. Here. Fine new rifle, too. Here you go, Arthur. From me to you. That's more your style than mine.
I already have that gun.
Yeah, it's random.
What did I tell you?
Yeah, I
Funny
know.
how you unlock a gun twice.
Like that.
It is funny you can unlock some guns more than once.
Just break it open here, be done with it.
Could be more than we can carry. And there might be a second crew of riders tailing. Not to mention, we ride back in with a big take and a new wagon to boot. Dutch can't say we ain't pulling our weight no more, can he?
I ain't
Pull your
sure
weight
I
there,
trust
buddy.
this strategy of yours one bit.
Listen, I know we got off on the wrong foot, but I got no beef with you. I reckon we're a lot alike, you and me.
Now, hold up there.
Dutch knows I'm a fella.
I think this is the one where we get down right here in the river,
Next thing
and we end up
you'd be wearing
having to shoot our way out.
collar now if I hadn't broken
Yeah.
you out of jail.
And I have expressed my gratitude, have I not?
Yep, there they are.
Arthur just doesn't see it. All he had to do was be a little nicer to Micah.
Old Driscolls.
Yeah.
What the hell?
But Micah sold you out.
Come on, Arthur!
No, it's our Driscolls. They were trying to hit it too.
Come back!
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, there's a theory that Micah sold you out. But he did say in the thing that O'Driscolls were hitting this thing, so
They're goddamn O'Driscolls!
I can see that. Damn it.
there's a later one where definitely Micah and Dutch sell you out to the O'Driscolls. This is the mission. Oh, that's right. This is the mission that has the O'Driscolls painted bullseye on Arthur's head.
I'll bed down the lot of you. Here come more of them! God damn these fools! You're dead! Watch yourself! Don't go down that easy! We'll get to each of you in turn! Look out, Morgan! Wagon coming down the track!
Come on, man. Come on, stop glitching. Let's go.
Look at the cowards! They're running away! Get up from that! That'll show them.
Why is it every job I do with you ends in a pile of dead bodies?
Since when did you have a problem killing O'Driscolls?
You've got a point.
Let's strip this coach then. It clearly ain't going nowhere now. Let's take what we can and get the hell out of here. That lock should shoot off easy. I'll give you the honors. That should do it.
Come on, let's see if all this was worth
All I see is you, me, a river full of dead O'Driscolls, and a lockbox. I'd say we're golden here, Morgan. Look at that. What's the cut here?
It's good. Just make sure the gang gets its piece.
Yeah. Like I said, big shadow, tiny tree.
And like I said, that still don't mean nothing. Get out of here. Go see Dutch. Make sure you ain't followed.
I know, boss. I know. It's been fun.
Dang. $330. All right, cool.
Oh, that's a fell hole.
Complete within. Oh, okay. I only got bronze. Headshot each of the mounted guards protecting the wagon. Didn't do that one. Excuse me. I wish they would let you know this stuff before, so you know what to do going in. I did complete the mission without taking any health items. So that's cool. All right, where you at, Hooch?
Come on, Hooch. Well, yeah. I think that's one of the things. They made this game deliberately to be replayed.
Yeah.
Improving the skill. They really wanted. I don't know. They really put a lot into this game, and I think they just. I don't know what happened. Nobody knows really for certain what happened between
What in
when
the
they finished.
world?
But there's some
I gotta go get out of
bad.
here now.
But
I hate that they want us to like leave the area. We never can. Just chill.
apparently, Rockstar has hired an ESG consultant.
Oh, really?
Equal opportunity report, equal opportunity employer. Yeah, they've hired a consultant for equal opportunity and sustainability.
Hmm.
Yeah, they put the post up apparently 41 months ago. Nobody noticed till recently over Sweet Baby Inc.
Oh, okay. So wait, are you saying they have ties to Sweet Baby Inc?
No, a different company. But
Okay,
Sweet
I was
Baby
just
Inc.
wondering
is
if that's
also
why.
listed. Yeah,
Gotcha. I
well,
was
what
wondering if
happened
that
is
was
with
why you
Sweet
were
Baby
saying.
Inc. They apparently this is a different consulting group, but they're tied to Microsoft, Rockstar, Take-Two Interactive, and others, right? This is a bigger company than this ESG consultant. firm is bigger than Sweet Baby Inc. apparently, and they're consulting with Microsoft. And you've seen the stuff they've done with Fable, haven't you? The ugly woman meme.
No.
Yeah.
Come, sir, welcome. Have you used scent blocker before? Can really change a fella's luck out there.
Okay, in the old Fable, you had a sort of like a glowing young man, right? In the fictional world of Albion. In the new official trailer, it's an ugly woman, older ugly woman.
Thank you for your business.
Is now the hero. This is Xbox games.
Enjoy.
I hope to find out more what this ESG consultant is. If it's just about their hiring, or is it worse? Because Sweet Baby Inc. Sweet Baby Inc. started as a writing consultant, right? And once they got their claws into the company, they started changing the graphics, etc. And with all the controversy over Sweet Baby Inc., Rockstar's gone rather silent over. And actually, as you know, pushed back the release of GTA 6. making people wonder, are you rolling back ESG or have you taken on an ESG consultant and that's why there's delays because you're implementing them? And silence is not a good advertising. Yeah, when the fans ask, are you going ESG? That's silence is not a good answer. I know
Well,
they may
Ernie's heading to
think,
work. He says, see ya.
all right, Ernie, have a good
See
day.
ya, Ernie. Take it easy, man.
Now, when a company thinks that no publicity is, or any publicity is good publicity, that's not wrong. That might be true in the 60s, but not now. People start to realize that negative publicity is now, people are different. They're paying more attention. They're realizing all the stuff they didn't pay attention to was consequential after all.
Sorry. The family came in.
That's all right.
I'm trying to find where the legendary fish is. Or like not the legendary fish, but the special lures.
Oh, the lures. Right.
Yeah. Okay. There's a mission called A Fisher of Fish. Details on how to fish. However, you'll unlock additional bait after accepting a Fisher of Fish. That is a special mission, like a side mission about getting the legendary fish.
Yeah, you got to unlock lures.
It's a stranger
lures
mission, optional side quest.
Yeah.
There's
different
You can
ones.
begin
You've
the
got
mission by
lake,
speaking to Jeremy Gill on his dock along the northeast shore of Flatiron Lake. Okay. You got to go down there and talk to this guy first, and he will allow you to right. All right, it's supposedly right here. And that's how you get the special lures. So, we'll ride down there. The worst part is you got to come back to this. Because once you're available to get the lures, then you got to come back to the lures.
Yeah, well, that's right.
So let's see. Fast travel. What's near there? So obviously there's roads. Or Flatneck Station. Horseshoe Overlook is actually close. About the same distance between Rhodes and Horseshoe Overlook. All right. Yeah, I can't do Flatneck Station. So we'll do Horseshoe Overlook and just ride over. It ain't that far.
Yeah. Oh, I think Zelensky might be in trouble. It was a strange exchange. I think it was Kirby who put out a statement saying They asked Ukraine to stop bombing Russian oil facilities because of the environmental, because the environmentalists are getting upset that Zelensky is bombing Russian oil facilities, creating these huge toxic plumes and oil spills. And a lot of these.
Well, why is he doing that?
Why is he doing that? Because, well, he's not. These aren't military targets. Is what Kirby is saying. That these are small oil facilities in small towns. That he should focus on military targets nearer to the border, because that would make more sense. And Zelensky says the US is powerless to stop me, and that he'll continue hitting any target he pleases. Well, he said that because they're tying the fact that they're hitting civilian targets in small towns to other acts, such as the
Whole lot of country for you to linger in. This here patch is mine. Go on,
Moscow
track.
Crocus City attack. So
Listen up, idiot! Scram!
Gosh, you headbutted me.
yeah. Oh, good hit. Doesn't matter which support Ukraine, don't support Ukraine, don't care. It is a bad look for the and I mean the Biden administration is right. If it's doing bad publicity, if it's causing people to stop supporting Ukraine, you think Ukraine would find it in their best interest to stop hitting targets that are not designated as a military target. I get it. With oil and gas, if you hit a military target, Russia would go to another source of oil and gas to keep their military going. Yeah. But hitting small towns, gas and oil near small towns is bad publicity.
Hey, there's 4
And you
people
think
watching
they'll-
on Rumble. Hit that thumbs up button. Give us a follow, please. We're trying to grow this channel up and have some fun. So,
Is this a map edge?
do what?
It's got a strange blur in the background. Is that a map edge or just big
I
open
don't think so.
country? It's a lot of water. That's probably just a lot of water. I see. It's reflecting the sky. And it's got the mountains in the distance. Yeah, but saying to the US you're powerless isn't exactly conducive to your health. Who's the last guy who thumbed his nose at the US and said you can't do anything? His name was Saddam. Or Gaddafi. Osama. List goes on. Hey, here's some weapons. Oh, you want to turn against me? What? You don't want to follow orders? Drones? I mean, you don't think the military would come along to Elon Musk and says, nice androids. Shame it's somebody militarized it. Oh, wait, we are. We will. Yeah. Nice android. It's ours. Come with us, Terminator.
Come
We
with
have
us
a
if you want
mission.
to live.
Yeah. What's Elon going to say? No.
Maybe.
Yeah. But they've pulled the plug on plenty of people, so I don't think he'll say no.
Can I get 5 minutes without a fan badgering me?
Hey,
God. Hello, chum.
chum?
Do you want an autograph or a photograph?
I'm sorry.
People often get nervous, but there's really no need to. I'm just a normal guy who, well, happens to be very famous.
Okay. Who are you?
Jeremy Gill,
Who?
the famous fisherman. I've written a lot of books. I'm in the newspaper all the time. Here's one from the New Hanover Gazette from a few years back. And this is a book I wrote. Huh? I wrote it.
Good for you.
You really don't know who I am? Ah. Oh, well. Nice to meet you.
You too. Arthur.
You don't want a photo?
Not right now.
You know, mothers, they often offer me their daughters.
Just for a photograph?
No, to marry. But I say no. I'm married to the fish.
So,
I'm married to
you're
the fish.
famous for fishing?
Very.
And that pays well?
Pretty well. What I mostly do is send fans stuffed fish.
Stuffed fish?
Yeah. Here, let me show you. Come with me.
And you're selling these?
Yes. How many do you want? If you get 3, we could do a photograph together, like actual friends.
No, I'm fine. It's sort of ridiculous.
Listen, jump. People love it. And I could sell even more fish if I add them. It helps them to know that out there's some man fighting with Neptune on a daily basis and winning.
Okay.
But I can't catch enough of them. And there's really good money in this.
I'll fish a little.
You do?
Can I help you?
Well, in that case, send them to
Well,
me.
there you go.
Of course.
Hey,
not if
easy,
they're too
chill.
rotten. Do you like
Shut
that
the door.
price?
Keep them
I'd
out.
sell this for $50. I'd give you 15.
Send you fish.
My card and a map.
Maybe I shall.
Only the decent ones. They have to be at least 24 inches in length and 10 pounds in weight. No one wants to imagine Jeremy Gill catching a tiddler. There's no money
Easy,
in
buddy.
tiddlers.
So I hear.
All right, there you go.
There you go. Mission. Yep.
Yay, missions.
All the same missions. Cash and post office fish.
Yep. Shut the door. Hey, shut the door, please. Shut the door, please. Thanks, buddy.
But given the nature of the game, you need the fish to get your karma up. Not by catching them, by releasing them. But the good ones,
Yeah.
make a little money selling them to Jeremy, the con artist. I mean, supplier of big lies to small men. Look at this fish I caught. Yeah.
Yeah.
When the postman threw it to you, or the fishmonger. Of course, it's not all doom and gloom for the US. A lot of people are wondering why the US stock exchange is doing so well, because China's isn't. China's stock market's taken another tumble, followed by a shift in capital and to the United States, and a shift in production to India and Vietnam. Although Vietnam just entered an agreement to allow 1 million Chinese to cross the border to fill jobs. There's a mistake. US made that mistake once. Oh, I see. It's unexplored territory. That's why it's
Yeah.
something you can't do with Mr. Marsden.
Yeah. Well, you could if you're on a horse.
Oh, you can if you're on a horse. Okay.
And there's random like
Boats. Yeah.
yeah.
Halfway. See the trees now. Come on, Ooch. Yeah. Cool. All right, we're into the shallows.
Keep going.
Go give Hooch a rest. Jeez, that call went up quick, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh, here's the shipwreck where you can get like
Yeah.
other cool stuff.
That's
Look, I think I just hit
war.
I hit a bird.
Hit a bird, yeah. Here we go. All right. Logbox. No, there. There we go.
Aged pirate rum.
Yo ho ho, and a bottle of smuggling.
On a pirate hat.
Oh. Was it a pirate sword or is that another different wreck?
There is a pirate sword somewhere.
What's that flashing in the background?
It was some birds.
Hello, birdie. Come here, dinner. Yeah, every couple of days I get articles on people discovering stuff, and I said, "Hey, there's over 90 missions and like something like 138 Easter eggs. Like, you're not going to find everything in your first playthrough. You're not even going to do all the side quests. Most people don't even unlock most of the side quests." But there's some they get bogged down in, like all the hunting down the bounties. People have tried different ways to finish against this game, trying to only use the starting pistol except when you're given a gun. Or trying to sneak through and kill all the O'Driscolls in the different locations. gang hideouts. Like I said, people have added all sorts of mods to this game now.
Dude, I just got a crab.
Yeah,
I've
I saw that.
never seen a crab in this game.
Yeah, like I said, each playthrough seems to have a different selection.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Sony specifically said they would not allow mods on the PlayStation. They did for a while, but a few select games have allowed mods internally, but they won't allow external mods because they say people cheat. And again, I say, what right is theirs to say you can't
Yeah,
cheat
for
in a
real.
video game? Like, for real. Like, sure,
So what?
cheating's a problem in competitive games, but I mean, if you're a cheat and you go to one of these competitions, they're not going to have you play on your rig. You're going to play on theirs.
Dude, that's cool. Crustacean. Heck yeah,
Yeah.
I want to cook.
Hell yeah! Give me that sweet health recovery.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But I mean, single player games cheating, that's as old as time. And I'm old enough to remember when PlayStation 1 and 2, you'd have magazines coming out telling you how to cheat on code entries. You ever did that? You know, the multi-button code entries to
Yeah, dude.
unlock
Cheat
levels?
Cheat CC was a magazine you could get, and it was chock full of cheat codes.
Yeah.
That
So don't tell
was
me
awesome.
PlayStation, don't tell me Sony has morals, because they used to build cheats
For real.
in so journalists could play through the games, and eventually people figured this out. So get the cheat codes off their journalist buddies and publishing them.
Yep.
I remember that there's some games that used to have like twice as many combos. Like these combo finding games, they tell you the hidden combos. And you go, holy cow, there's more combos hidden than there is, in Mortal Kombat. There's still hidden combos that people haven't figured out.
Daggone it. It moved me, when I set up camp, it moved me back to the mainland.
Oh, gee.
That's some crap.
That's low. Now you have to do this all over again. Well, at least you don't have far to go.
No.
Just zigzag and shut up, Hooch.
Well, I had more of a core before I came over, like the first
Yeah.
time I did it, so I might be able to do this one better.
Yeah. All right, Hooch. Yeah, Hooch. You're almost at shore, so yeah. Now you just have to let Hooch recover more. All right.
Hey, give me your boat. ducks. Wait.
Remember,
How did a bunny get over here, dude? Like, for real? The bunny swim?
If they're washed, can
maybe.
rabbits swim? That's a good question. I actually think they can. Yes. Actually, they can swim. They do not like to swim, but they can swim to escape predators.
Okay. That's good to know.
But they do not swim to clean. They swim to escape.
Yep.
Now, I remember a couple of months ago, we were talking about fighting games. Nintendo has finally cracked down on emulators and ROMs. They've had a big court victory.
Really?
Yeah, they shut down the PlayStation 5 emulator because anything that decodes is considered a violation of Nintendo's intellectual rights. So if you have to decode a ROM to play it, right, in your emulator, that's a violation of their rights because they're saying that you didn't, right? That ROM that's a ROM, right? You're not playing your ROM. You're playing a download of a ROM on a PC emulator, so you didn't buy it. So that's a violation of Nintendo's rights.
There was a So a buddy of mine, he bought this like ROM, this little emulator thing on Amazon, and it was chocked full of Game Boy games.
Yep.
So like, is that still considered an emulator?
Violation, yeah. Yep.
But you still buy it.
Yeah. As long as it's not decoding any of their new games. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A huge. There are Switch exclusive games you can download and run on your PC. Right? There are still Switch emulators out there. But it's retro gaming, okay? They're emulating the games. They're not downloading the ROM and playing the original game. Nintendo emulates the software programs that mimic the hardware and software of Nintendo, allowing players to play different Nintendo games on different devices. But it's how you source the game that Nintendo has you.
Permanently increase the duration of fortifying tonics by 20%. Cool. The cat eye tonic. The cat eye trinket.
Oh, trinkets,
that's neat.
Yes. Did you just get a trinket? Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. It's called the cat eye.
Trinket. The cat eye trinket. Oh, sweet.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much, Island. And thank you, Hooch, for bringing us over without drowning. So, yeah, Nintendo had a huge court win because one of the emulator companies was caught with Breath of the Wild, which they could only attain by decoding a ROM, which they proved because they built in tags, a bunch of series of numbers into different batches to identify. Yeah, and they even knew where the guy was buying from the store. Proved that he actually bought it from that store by saying, "Here's the batch number," in court. They really went all out. I mean, it's $1 billion industry, right? It's a multi-billion-dollar industry in which they lose more money than they make For every dollar Nintendo makes legally, there are pirates who are making money, either through advertising. Well, the argument is pirates make a tenth of the retail, right? Because advertising isn't as big as it used to be. But a lot of these sites, people are paying for these ROMs, right? ROM decoders, etc.
Right. Well, it's like
And
on Amazon, you could buy one for $80,
yeah,
and I kind of want one, but I don't know when I would ever have time to play it. I'd like to play it. Whoa,
yeah.
Hooch just went completely under,
Oh,
and then popped up.
Yeah, I sort of thinking, oh, it was like, okay, Rich, you didn't take me down
Yeah.
with you. Thanks, Rich. Oh yeah, it's like there's Atari ones, there's Sega, there's a Sega console one now where you buy it. It looks like a real Sega console, but it
Yeah.
doesn't flip open. Oh, it's got all the, you press the buttons, it all lights up. But when you press the play button, it starts the menu, and instead of the fast forward and back button, it just goes through the game selections. They got Shinobi and a whole bunch of Sega games, but Nintendo basically have given up on the retro game. So all those retro game ones, I think you're not going to have any trouble with. But what Nintendo's saying, anybody getting the latest games could find themselves with, or selling. It's mostly the sellers they're after. But if you have any hardware or software issues, you can't take a Nintendo emulator to Nintendo and say, hey, please fix this. It's broken. They'll just laugh at you. But I mean, you're right. If you really wanted to play retro games, you could, with the time to find to play it, well, you'd play it here on Coffee and Gaming, of course. But you need to put it up, you need to run it on your laptop to stream it. But you don't want to get in the But here's the problem. Nintendo sues. Yeah. Nintendo won a lawsuit against Yuzu emulator. They got a $2.4 million payout, which is nothing compared to, pretty much bankrupted them. They also took out Tropicaze and others. Tropicaze had to surrender their website to Nintendo. Legal action. However, the lawsuit won't stop some people from older Nintendo games. Yeah. On Pirates of Warpath. Nintendo's quite litigious. Pokey Princess was sued? Wow. she violated their branding with Pokemon. Okay, as an adult entertainment, not as So she was using Nintendo's brand to promote herself. Well, yeah, you're screwed. You can't do that. Poke Princess. Well, are you a Pokemon player? Not quite. Oh. Popular streamer Ludwig also got sued. He was after Smash Brothers tournament. This huge drama. Casual fan of Smash, because that is infringement.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. He's okay. He hosted a Smash Brothers tournament, and they were using emulated Smash Brothers. Okay, well, yeah, they're not going to like that. Oh, have I crashed?
I don't know.
I think I've crashed. No, I'm back. I briefly froze, and I thought I crashed. Yeah.
You're not bad at all.
A lot of people are reluctant to stream Nintendo now.
Well, you're quite a large mouth.
Yes, thank you. Oh, yeah, the Fish Diary is a challenge, so it resets for every playthrough.
Okay.
Yeah, there's almost as many challenges as missions in this game.
Yeah.
That's weird. Well, it's clear that Rockstar originally wanted this to be a much bigger franchise than they made it. Okay, you wouldn't put this much into Red Dead 2 if you didn't, and then make it online. They really shot themselves in the foot at the last minute with the online mode.
Yeah.
They gave too many people too many different expectations. I get it. Video game companies are very pissed off with their fans right now. But hey, you started it by giving us crappy products, not delivering on promises, live service games. I think people would have been more. I know it's hard to argue against microtransactions because some games made $1 billion just off microtransactions. But that's but the majority of that money came from the minority of players. And that's why the play counts on these big games are down, because people aren't playing them because they know it's pay to win. They know what pay to win's like now, so they just don't want to play the game. They would play the older games. It's like, who are these idiots who bought the same football game for 20 years? Well, it took them 20 years to figure out they're buying the same game. It's like, idiots. I mean, when I was doing video game stuff, I said, look, should just do the game and make the teams DLC and sell the DLC each year. But it's hard to argue against loot boxes at the time because they're making more and more money. You know, they're basic, but it wasn't video gamers who were buying the loot boxes. It was gamblers. People were gambling on them.
Let's see.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
I don't think we can ever regulate degenerate behavior out of it's human nature. That's, you know, we can think of it. We'll eventually try to do it. You know, I mean, not everybody will gamble, but I'm just saying there will always be people who want to gamble. There will always be people who find a way to gamble. Two people would start an argument over, you know, they'll see a turtle in the hair at the right. They'll see a turtle in the hair, and they'll argue who goes first. They'll back it up with money or punch each other in the face. And ultimately, it's better to have people arguing gambling than it is punching each other in the face all the time. I get it. Governments want to regulate gambling because they want to get their hands on the money. But you've taxed us already. You know, how many times are you going to tax us? Sure, you complain money gets taken out of the economy every year, but it's your fault. Told to get rid of all other taxes except for transactional tax. Take over the banks and the post office. That's it. Because we all know governments lie. I mean, remember, they told us income tax was only temporary. 200 years later. The outhouse woman. Is that what you call it? An
A
outhouse?
crazy young woman, real strange looking. Looked like locked in a kind of an outhouse, hidden on Braithwaite Manor. World ain't a kind place to folk like her.
Yeah. In Australia, we call this the dunny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if we can.
You cannot get her out.
Right there. Well, what I don't think we can get her out because I think later on we're going to come back and find her.
Yeah, dead. Think you can catch a glimpse of her sometimes at the little half moon or whatever it is. Yeah, the crescent moon.
1, 2, 10, 3, 4, 5, 8, 13, 14.
There she is.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
There's many speculations about who she is. Oh, you did.
Oh, crap.
There's actually a witness
still
out
alive.
here. What? She's alive too. Yeah, it's like holy crap. Here's the back of the Braithwaite Manor. Yeah, tobacco farmers. Yay!
Oh, finally, a canoe.
I'm still in witness. Nope. Yay. I'm free. That's weird. Jeez. It's a lot of... That's a long way to go.
We'll try to see if we can cross. We're gonna try to see if we can cross Flatiron Lake or whatever.
Without running into
What?
what the heck?
Bro, what are you? Oh no, we can't do it.
You ran into a wall. Did you run into a wall?
Wow.
You ran into a wall. Didn't
Wow. That's crazy, dog. I was trying to get across that Flatiron Lake.
And it walled you.
Munchkin. Shut your door, please. Or shut my door. Thank you. Dang, I wonder how far I... I didn't make it nowhere, son. I wonder if I can... All right, so like next time... All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here. I'm going to try to find... I'm going to get that one. I'm going to try to go up more and see if I can kind of cut across. I was trying to cut across like right through here. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to come up some and see if I can come across the name and see if it'll allow me to do that there. Let's see if there's a...
You know, I suppose if you got a canoe, you could probably go around, slowly figure out. If we could go hit the wall, there's definitely a wall in that lake.
Oh, yeah, it would definitely be warm.
There's a few places where you can actually swim to the edge of the map. I don't think this is one of them.
No. Well, I think you hit that. I think you're going to hit that wall. That's the sad part.
Yeah, but there are a couple of places I don't have it handy, but I read somewhere there's a couple of places where you can swim out and you'll see sharks. And on the East Coast, you can actually swim to Guava. I think you can only do that, however, before the mission, not after. It's clear that there's a section of the... They've left stuff in this
I guess we've lost that.
Yep. Hat.
Do what? What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Did
I
you
was
lose the hat?
hollering at kids.
Oh, sorry. I can't see
no, I've still got the hat. The hat will stay with me.
Yeah. It's really weird, this game, sometimes. But it's got stuff that's clearly...
Now there's not going to be any canoes around. Oh, wait. There's one.
Hey! Otherwise, you have to wait for days to respawn, yeah.
Respawn, yeah.
They ran, and they're random. They don't respawn at the same place. NPCs come along and take them. It's part of their routine. I said there's weird places. Like there's places with basement. There's hideouts that are clearly would have been part of much bigger gang missions.
Yeah. There's been a few times where I've been able to get out on the boats, the big boats, and ride them. Like you can get on them. And they've got a pattern that they'll stay.
Yeah,
stay with,
go
and
up
you
and
can
down. Yeah,
actually ride them. Yeah, like
along the
you
edge of
can't
the map.
control
Yeah,
them.
no,
Yeah,
you can ride them. Now, some of them don't have crews. Apparently, they're never meant to be boarded.
yeah,
But I swear, I've read articles that say that this game was meant to be bigger than it currently is. It's just they ran out of time, and Rockstar said, "Oh, we'll put it in the next one," and then that didn't happen. Then they said they'll put it in line and online, and only some of it was implemented. And then you hear stories that over the years of development of this game, they went for, they had staff turnover, management issues. Things were not things.
yeah,
I mean, Rockstar started to get desperate with revenue falls. They were always worried about the revenue drop off. I don't know. We don't
boat
know.
up in a tree. That's cool.
Because remember, they greenlit Red Dead Redemption 3 back in 23. And what did this one take? It took nearly a decade to produce.
Yeah, it took a long time. Whoa, hello.
And then they changed it, in 24 and said, oh, we're doing, it was 24, wasn't it? Where they said, oh, we're doing Grand Theft Auto 6 first. Now it's GTA. Yeah, here we go. Here's the article. Is it conjecture or inevitable? GTA 6 trailer dropped, saying the game will launch at some point in 25. Until recently, speculation was it'll be February 25 on the PS5, Xbox, followed by the PC later in 6 months later. However, conflicting reports have emerged about a potential delay. Some say it's because GTA 6 was falling behind, while others say, industry insiders saying it was pure conjecture, that people from multiple sources have said the game was on schedule. However, Rockstar's keen to avoid to actually say anything because they want to avoid reputational damage suffered by CD Projekt Red over Cyberpunk, where they promised the delivery date, hit the crunch. Now, put in some reports, the company is struggling to have staff meet their minimum office time. Why is office time so important? Because that's their collaboration time where they have their meetings. The people want to Zoom meet, and that's not working out well. And just people don't want to leave their house. Well, it's California. Do you blame them? Unfortunately, Rockstar says they plan to release GTA 6 when it's good and ready, and then they have to delay it. It will be delayed. And it has been delayed by 6 months. Rockstar and publisher Take-Two. Yeah, Take-Two Interactive. Yeah.
Dang. A pelican just came down and scooped up a fish right in front of me.
Sweet. I've actually seen pelicans in real life.
There's one that lives. Well, I say live, but there's one that's close by where I live now. I don't know what this is. It's a little shack.
Sustain Linux is Take-Two Interactive. Rockstar Games, 2K, and Zynga.
Large jewelry bag. That's cool.
EA has a low ESG rating. Take-Two Interactive has a low rating. Oh, they all do. Out of 1,000, their rating, they have 1,101 points on their ESG scoring system. So, what? What? We all know GST is a grift. What are our ESG rating, or we'll downgrade you? Alrighty. In a shocking announcement, Disney's announced they're remaking John Carter of Mars. Well, it was released as John
Nice.
Carter. Andrew Stanton from Finding Nemo and Wall-E. Biggest bombs, making a comeback. Didn't meet their expectations, but they're trying to bring the franchise in a major project that will be. Edgar Perel Rice has created a website that reads John Carter is coming. And March 29 was the release, and they got 32 days left. Okay, Captain Carter is making a return. However, it could be remains to see. Is it a movie, TV series, or something else? We don't know. But an announcement is coming, according to this article. But the biggest box office bombs, well, Cutthroat Island. Yeah, that was just, it bombed because it was just too expensive to make its money back during the period when it came out. 13th Warrior, confusing storyline. 47 Ronin, confusing storyline. Pluto Nash wasn't funny. Round the World in 80 Days, it was a remake. A lot of these are remakes. Black Adam, you changed the character. People didn't like what The Rock had to say about the fans not liking the changes. Most of the Fantastic Four movies have bombed. A lot of the Fox. I mean, it's no surprise that some movies are going to bomb, while others just bomb because they're too expensive, not because they're bad. Solo, a Star Wars story, was a bomb. Terminator Dark Fate, what a shock. Titan AE was a bomb. I actually liked that movie, although it was a mistake. They didn't advertise that movie well. People thought it was a children's movie because it was animated. Well, Matrix, Sinbad, Suicide Squad, Tomorrowland.
What are you doing?
Careful, big man.
Don't do this. Please don't. Quick, get somewhere safe.
Bigger boat. A lot easier to drive.
Yeah, Trump Mars is one of the biggest Disney flops, but it's not their only one. No genre, nothing is safe from a bomb because nothing is a surefire hit anymore.
Hold up. Dude's got a steamboat. Come on, dog. Let me get that right there.
Whoa, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm gonna need that, dog. Thanks, bro. Dude. Bro, David, shut up. This is awesome.
Oh, you actually controlling it? You're actually controlling it.
Yes, dude, this is awesome. I can drive wherever. We gonna ride.
All right. Well, we're going for a tour, boys.
This makes it so much more easy.
I wonder what happens when you
This is great.
got a good pace too.
Yeah, dude, we rolling.
Yeah, you're cruising.
Come with
We're going for a
me,
cruise, boys.
and we'll see the world of your imagination. This is awesome.
And if you don't like it, off the boat.
Yeah. This is great. I did not know you could drive like one of the bigger powered boats. See, I wanted to come over this way and open up that that end of the map because let's see. Look, oh, no, wrong button.
See if it,
Wrong button. So see, like right up through here, all this is locked, and you can go on the other side of this island. Like you,
yeah.
I don't know how far over you can go, and I'm not trying to like. I just want to open up the island.
Open up all the map.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go up this way and go around the island, and come up, and maybe come back around through and see if I can cross Flatiron Lake the entire way, and open up that whole
Yeah.
bottom. So I'm not looking at some U. With this, dude, I should be able to do it. No problem.
Yeah, since you don't hit the wall, but the wall
There's
should be
the
obvious.
prison.
Yeah,
Right.
you
And
should be able to go around.
well, it should be all right. Like I'm on a big enough boat.
Yeah, shouldn't have the artificial wall because people have opened up the map. You've actually look online, you can actually see the whole map, unless they're cheating, of course.
Yeah. The only problem, we're going upstream now.
Yeah, it's going to be a little slower.
So like it could take a little longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, steam engine, man. We rolling.
Yeah, we're certainly traveling faster than poor old Hooch. There's probably somewhere lost.
See, I don't want to go in the red.
Yeah.
See, I can go around the island, but I can't.
You can't go to it.
I can't get on the island right now.
Yeah. So at least it's mapping at least it's telling you the edge where it is, of where you can go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sweet.
See, there's the prison.
Look at that.
So see, I'm gonna try to go around.
See how far you can. Yeah.
Oh, cutting into the red a little bit. So hopefully nobody sees me.
Weird. Well, okay, you just got seen, but it stopped. You went past. Yeah, gotta be careful.
Did it?
You had the little thing up in the corner.
No.
Is it pushing you?
Hit the wall.
You ran into the wall.
I hit the wall.
And you're drowning.
Dang it, dude.
Keep swimming. You're still alive.
Oh, dude.
You hit the wall.
They don't want me to be alive.
No.
I'm not gonna make this. I'm too far out.
Look, keep swimming.
Daggone it, dude.
Gotcha.
All right, so you can't. Like that's as far as I made it right there.
Yeah.
So like realistic, like what I need to do is go up and down.
See if
So,
you
all
can
right.
do that. Yeah.
Dang, dude, that sucks. Hey, there's 4 people watching on Rumble. Hit the thumbs up, comment, say hello.
Man.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. You shouldn't have a square map with walls inside the map area. Saint-Denis?
Yeah, dude,
Saint-Denis. Should not have walls inside the map area. Look how, well, at least you come a lot away.
Yeah.
But a map's a map, right? You don't need a wall in the map.
Correct.
They could have designed this map better, you know what I mean? For the wall in the sea. Should just put reefs or some deadly encounter. So you know, like, you reach the edge of the map, you can see it, the map no longer scrolls. Most games give you a warning and say, turn back, you know? Or they push you back. Well, look, we've got a rowboat. We could row out to one of the steamers.
Yeah.
And try again.
No, I don't know. I don't see anything right now. I have to find one, I guess. I think I'm a little high north to get one. I see a few moving down here.
Yeah. All right. Because we can. That's why.
Not again.
What happened? Poor old Arthur. Can't catch break, can you, Artie?
I don't even know if I can. I don't know if I can control that boat, but I'm gonna try.
It's mine. I call dibs. Come here, boat. I said, come here.
You bastard.
Oh yeah, I
You
can.
swore at me. I'm gonna hit you.
Word.
You swore. Them's fighting words, boy.
Well, a little slow. I drive a little bit of an angle, but it's better than rowing.
And smaller boat would sink sooner.
Probably.
What happens if you tried the balloon? I have to try and remember that one. Oh, that's right. Mission fails if you go
I
over
don't
the
think
island.
we can. I mean, we're gonna use the balloon in a mission, but I don't know.
If you could take it,
I don't know
otherwise,
when that mission will be. I know it's in I think it's in chapter 2. I think.
Yeah. I've seen people fly around in the balloon. Either that's cheating or I don't know. There's a balloon you can steal somewhere, or they've used the mod and spawned it.
I don't think there is.
No, it's
I don't think so. I mean, I
then
could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's hope.
Maybe it's a
I think
mod.
a lot of people are using. I think a lot of streamers are using PCs and mods because it does enable you to cheat and enables you to, have that edge and probably a more stable connection because PS5 you can stream straight to YouTube, but you can't Twitch it. So there's a lot of controversy, particularly over female players who say they're playing the game and then they're making all sorts of facial expressions, they're doing all the things, and then you see a shadow of somebody, now and again,
Yeah.
This is fine. We got a riverboat. We're going up river. When we hit the red, we know we're in trouble. Like, what do you need a wall, bro? Just swim out.
I know, dude. It's so stupid. Like, let the land on the other side be the wall.
Yeah. Or just
know?
have it straight. Just have a straight wall.
Like, if you
on
don't
the
want
edge.
people to get over there, then make it. Yes. No edge to where you can climb up. Just make it to where you can go all the way up to the edge of the land. Have all the water, take all the water away, do everything. Don't put a stupid invisible wall up for people to have to deal with.
Yeah, look at
all right,
GTA.
I think we're at the northern point of the island.
Yeah. Look, close to it.
I kind of want to get like right here.
Yeah. Don't put a landmass in the map and then make it a wall. Make it walled off.
Yes.
And then say open world. No, it's not. You have to open it up piece by piece.
Right.
Yeah, it's an open world at the end after you've unlocked everything. And even then, like, people have found places that you can only go to by cheating and using mods that were clear, Now, I don't know how many assets they found, but there's quite a lot of assets. Some of them are incomplete. There's mission dialogues. Now, see, it's like weird. You're not a.
And here we go.
Oh, we're heading south. Okay, we're following the river. No, we're going down. See, that's what it should be. It should be open water, not a landmass.
Hey, oh, I thought I was gonna make
it. Captain Jack, yeah. Now, can you follow the flow stream? No, you can't swim against it. It's taking you.
No.
See, that's where it should be.
That's
how it should be. There should be you, the island, the open sea, nothing beyond it.
Yeah.
And it should be an obvious wall. Like, oh, look, there's the rough water. I won't go into it. But see, look, it's like, hey, we're on the shore.
Normie Carl just started following our channel 4 days ago on Rumble. Thanks, Normie Carl.
Hey, Normie Carl.
Shout out to you, buddy. Well, he's not here right now. He hit the follow our channel. All right, where are we at?
Yeah. You got the notification.
Okay, we're at Copperhead. All right. I need to go down to St. Denis so I can catch one of them steamboats. But we have essentially opened the island, the Siska Penitentiary Island, which, I mean, this is like, there's like guard checks and stuff periodically through here. We're gonna get on that island eventually later. I don't know. I wanted to see how far I could go. I've got pretty much everything up here. Like,
yeah.
Now I'm gonna do more steamboats. I'm gonna try to cross Flatiron Lake, but I want to do it like up here to where I can see the actual name and see if we can do it that way.
See, that's the weird. Look at that.
And I got hoots. So that's cool.
Area. Look at all that map area they blocked off with the wall. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. You had more area to play with. You had lots of area to play with. You could have given it to us, bro.
Yep.
You could have given it to us. Could have had piracy at sea, hijacking
Yes, dude, that would have been awesome.
smuggling up a river at night, drum runs to the
Yeah,
islands,
for real.
meeting people at the border, bringing stuff across. It's like they've touched half this game, and they've cut half out. They could have added it. I know they were reluctant because they wanted to move on to
Cook some
GTA
food.
6. And then they said, oh, we wanted to keep stuff for GTA 6. Bro, people don't care that you have the same missions in GTA and GTA 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're not going to care.
Well, it's not
They just
necessarily
want
we
bigger.
care about the same. All right, it's that we care. It's that we have like
More.
let's have some cool features. I just
Yeah.
don't see what the problem is like carrying like the hunting features. That was started in GTA 5.
Yeah.
So I don't care that
You have the
I don't care
same.
that was started there and
Yeah.
carried over here and improved here. Like
Yeah.
it
And
wasn't.
then you
It's not that. It's not that big to do. Like in Grand Theft Auto 5, the hunting is like a game. You killed an animal. That's cool. Now you get the
Stuff.
dead eye, all that cool stuff. Like you get
Yeah.
you get hot spots on a
Trinkets,
deer where you can like
clothes,
where you can shoot it and actually like
food.
drop it and get good.
Yeah.
And the pelts and skinning and all that stuff. Like you can't do that in GTA 5.
All the challenges.
Right.
All the actual proper hunting, the proper tracking. And the thing is, what people don't mind is the fact that, oh yeah, some of the missions are the same. So what? It's different guns, different time area. You're not going to have everybody playing the same game every time. And people do. They think, wait a minute, there are only so many things you can do anyway. As long as you make the missions different, it doesn't matter if it's a theft or, how many times you robbed this. As long as you're not robbing the same gun store 10 times in a
Exactly.
row,
Send some right here. I'm going to pick up these special lures real fast.
Yeah.
Now the cool thing about these lures is they don't they don't go bad. Like you can't lose them.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Shopkeeper, buy. I want them special.
Okay then.
Appreciate it, lady. Let's see if I can. What did I got to sell?
Oh yeah.
Nothing really
Got
that I
any
want to
extra?
sell. Stuff that I want to keep. These are the stuff I want to keep.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks,
It's
lady.
not like you can't do much excess. It's not like you need to get rid of them.
No, it's stuff that I can use. I don't like selling stuff that I need, but I like selling things that I'm not gonna worry about.
Or don't care about. Yeah.
All right, I need to be right. Let's come down here to this post office. We'll ride on in. I'll do cinematic camera so that way we get to unlock this area.
Yep.
What's the deal? What are you stopping for?
Oh, big mistake. I'm here to this. Shut your goddamn mouth. You, please. Come on.
Here we go. It stopped because it was loading something. Here we go. We got ourselves a. You're what now? Oh, witness.
You showed up just in time. I was dead broke before these bastards grabbed me. But I can tell you something juicy. My way of thanking you. You ever been to the gunsmith in Saint Denis? I hear selling guns ain't all he doing. Huh. Well, okay. Thanks again, mister. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Oh, the witness disappeared.
Only a matter of time before we'll come. Yeah.
Must have decided he saw nothing. without having to be told to decide to see nothing.
Yeah. Yep. You'll see nothing and you'll like it.
That's the one. By the way, here's a cockroach sandwich.
Yeah. Eat your bugs.
So it looks
So
like
in the post for this, in the post for our live stream today, I said we would talk about CERN, but we haven't really gotten to talk about CERN. I was just curious
No,
if
we
there was
didn't.
anything that you wanted to make comments about.
CERN. Okay. Allegedly, CERN is trying to punch a hole in reality, right? Create a hyperspace window.
Right.
The theory is that you have the planes of existence, right? Higher frequency would be hyperspace, lower frequency would be subspace, right? Now the theory is in hyperspace, you basically be above reality and be able to travel at hyper speeds because of some, I don't know, some restriction of the laws of physics would be lifted, right? That you're going above physics, above physical realm. Therefore, they think the laws of I don't know where they get this idea from. Okay, with subspace, it would be this is where you basically go. Radio signals would travel at hyperspeed, but your ships wouldn't, or be so. The whole point, however, is it's called the Einstein-Rosenberg bridge. It is some sort of mathematical formula where the amount of energy required to pierce reality is horrendous. Like, we're talking multiple nuclear reactors. And this is the allegation why Europe's going for the United States
Didn't mean to.
are going through an energy crisis right now. Is that they're creating antiprotons, right? Which take a lot of time and a lot of energy to isolate exotic matter from real matter, and then to contain it in a magnetic bottle, and then they fire it in a vacuum to collide with real matter to create the necessary energy burst, and they're hoping that they create enough streams fast enough, higher frequencies, to create a frequency shift in matter and reality, and basically have something enter this bubble and come out the other side at a faster speed than it entered. Or, CERN's really huge, right? So they know how long it takes to loop. CERN's really huge, right? The loop is hundreds of kilometers underground. It's huge. So they know how long it takes for the particle stream to circle once, right? The idea is that they create a hyperspace or a gravitational dimensional shift that they'll fire a particle into it and it comes out the other side faster, takes less time to loop, right? To prove that hyperspace is a real thing and that they can because there's no way the elites, when they run away from Earth after they're finished looting and pillaging, they don't want to be around when we crash into the sun. But they don't want to be sitting for the next 50,000 years on a ship to Alpha Epsilon, right?
Yeah.
Plus, they want to know there's a planet when they get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, so they have to create a probe with a huge dish that's going to constantly spit out this whatever frequency shift they require to generate. Now, I have a theory that this is why they won't be able to do this in real time. So they have to figure out how to create a permanent resonance of gravitational shift. That is to capture exotic matter and excite it with energy and not have it decay or interact with real matter, because as soon as real matter and exotic matter touch, they destroy each other. So there's a whole lot of stuff they have to figure out.
Yes.
But here's the other side of the issue. They're trying to also... thank you. Give me my riverboat. Got it yet? Now, of course, there's the militants side of CERN. That is, if you can create particles that hit matter and destroy matter, particle beams, right? Hey, Russia, nice tank you got there. It would be awfully shame if we can hit it with a bunch of particle beams and have it disintegrate. Not.
What did MG Marjorie Taylor Greene, MTG, what did she say? Jewish laser beams or something?
Yes, Jewish laser beams or something is exactly what she said. She's saying about the funding of energy weapon research in Israel. Why are we funding energy weapon research in Israel, not in America? And she's pointing to the fact that in 2014, the USS Arlington underwent refits and it was relaunched in 2016 with a laser weapon. Since then, the only other ship, it was taken off the Arlington, and the only ship currently with a laser weapon is the USS Gerald Ford. But she's asking the question, why are we funding Jewish laser weapons when we should be funding them here in the United States? That's because Obama sold the technology to Israel. And why would he do that? Well, political donations, of course, because he don't give a shit about
obvious
anything.
Reasons.
Yeah, obvious reasons. Give me my money.
Yeah.
But CERN is trying to create a particle beam, which is different from lasers. Particle beam is basically firing destructive particles at solid objects, which destroy matter on impact. But they're also trying to create what's called a force cannon. Basically, incoming missile, aim a beam at it, and the missile explodes because it's basically hit by a force of energy, right? That basically sets off the warhead.
Yeah.
It's also known as an intense microwave weapon, right? Basically, you cook people, basically cooking the missile off. You know about cooking off ammo, doing the same thing to a missile. And another purpose of this weapon would be to clear trenches. Basically, your skin's on fire, so you're not going to stick around, right? You're not going to stay in the trenches. There's no cover. But basically, the whole point of the force projection, is to basically protect US ships from missiles. Because the laser could take some out, but Russia's figure out something. If you could shoot down 8, we'll send 10. We shoot down 10, right, we'll send 20. Oh, you shot down 50. That's impressive. Here, have 100. Because right now, Russia's producing missiles very cheaply and in great quantity. And the only thing holding them back, is IRIS-T, there's delayed defenses, IRIS-T, Rumtol cannon, Patriots, although you've lost 2 out of 5, lost a couple of IRIS-Ts, you've got S-300s, but Russia's just basically going, well, we'll fire 100 today, see how many get through. Well, you shot down 59, okay. Tomorrow, we shoot again. But every couple of days, they have to stop, produce more, because they run out. They do run out of missiles, but they keep producing more. and it just becomes a cat and mouse game. Who can outlast who? War and attrition. But America is trying to change that game, and they've been trying to change it for a while now. But they're running into all sorts of issues.
Yeah.
And the biggest issue is power. Energy weapons means energy, right? You need energy, and energy weapons use proportionally way more power for less kills. Right. Patriot battery. Battery.
And plus, it's I mean, it's essentially something that you can shoot from like wherever.
Yeah, that's the difference. Patriot battery.
Most of the time, the energy weapons are something.
Yeah, 36 missiles.
Are shot off a world.
Out. Yeah. Whereas laser weapons, you just keep firing. Yeah, we could just keep firing all day. The problem is, it can only take out one. It can only currently take out 8 missiles per. I'm not sure if it's per hour or per minute, depending on the reports, because don't forget, they've been working on this since 2016 and they're having all sorts of mixed results. But of course, on the flip side, the longer you take to develop a weapon means Russia has more time to catch up, because they do have fired successfully laser weapons as well. So it's now a race to develop force weapons, because force weapons are more effective at killing missiles than laser weapons. Particle streams need a source of matter, source of exotic matter, and therefore they're limited. You have a lot. It's theoretically you have a lot of ammunition. You have technically thousands of rounds, but it's only very good against direct clear weather. The problem with particle beam is that you need clear weather, right? Too much humidity absorbs the particles, right? Because the particle can't tell the difference.
Over on Rumble, M Driver. Hey, over on Rumble, M Driver, 1981. Did you know that gunslingers in the Wild West did not ever even have gun holsters? The gun holsters we are familiar with are an invention of the 1920s silent Western films. That's interesting.
That's interesting because
I know that.
This game is a fusion of various tropes from movies. Yes, that they did admit to.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But anyways, back to energy weapons, because that's a cool topic, I think.
Yeah. Okay. There's 3 different energy weapons. You have your laser-based, particle-based, and your microwave-based. Currently, you have a bunch of microwave weapons which were used in Iraq to cause mass panic against the Iraqis, because they're out in the desert, right? And you imagine you're uncomfortable, and then you start to feel hot, and then hotter and hotter, and automatically you feel like you're on fire. So you try to retreat, right? You try to find a way out. You're no longer thinking, right? Your brain's shutting down. So you run. Your body just wants to run. Get away from this heat. Well, that's why the Iraqi army collapsed.
Yeah.
Okay. America used an energy weapon. However, along the way, they discovered they cooked off ammunition, so they came up with the idea of the force projector, which would basically concentrate microwave beams on cooking off artillery shells, tank shells. You imagine you're running along in your tank, you got 36 cannon shells, right? You got 36 shells, and suddenly the microwave weapon sets them all off. What tank? I didn't kill the tank killed itself. So, yeah. Or you fire a weapon at the tank, and whether it's an artillery shell or RPG or whatever, it hits this wall of energy and crashes, right? So, force projection weapons and microwave weapons. And again, MTG is wondering why they shifted laser weapons, because the US had laser weapons, right? The Boeing YTF-1 and the YFT-2, which was shut down again by Obama. Now, the Russians have only one functional laser weapon, currently airborne, and it has not been used in 20 years. All right, it's been sitting around for some time. Putin is dusting it off. trying to get it back up to speed, trying to get it repaired. It's fallen in disarray, right? When the Russian economy collapsed, a lot of their projects collapsed too. Various space projects, you name it. They got lots of stuff, lots of issues. But America has, again, funding Israel to produce laser weapons. These are clear weather weapons. In bad weather, lasers are absorbed by humidity, reducing their effectiveness and kill speed. Right
So
down the race of,
that would be a reason why that they would want to control weather, so that way they can have clear days for certain
Mission.
operations.
Yes, and that would be
right.
Now, HARP started as a high amplitude range, basically radio, right? High amplitude radio. So, right, it was an energy. Basically, it's a lot of energy to narrow a radio beam and bounce it off the atmosphere, so they don't need a satellite, so they can keep constant communications with Europe, right?
Yeah.
They found that this excited the ionosphere and created storms. This is why in certain periods you get unusual storms. No, it's not climate change, people. It's the US military that created all these superstorms in their experiments. And one of the things they were doing is trying to use what's called a blue shift laser. Now, a blue shift laser actually causes things to cool down. So they're trying to use blue shift lasers to try and stop hurricanes. The problem is Hurricane Big.
Now, is that the laser that people are talking about with the blue light or blue beam or whatever?
Blue beam, yes. That was actually a project to try.
Well, I'm just asking if it's similar.
Yeah, the blue beam was actually meant to cool things down.
I guess these guys are not reading the chat log. We're just the hurt. No, like I'm reading the chat. I've been reading the chat. The game seems to be a fusion of 18th and 19th century tropes, is what we literally just said just a few seconds before, right after I read your chat. Then I guess these guys are not reading the chat log. We are reading it. It's pulled up. I'm just seeing it right there. Dr. Applegate, are you a Kiwi?
Australian.
I don't know that you're not a Kiwi, are you?
No, Kiwi's New Zealand.
Kiwi's New Zealand, right?
Yes. I'm a kangaroo, Australian. Oh, look at how close you get in the Blackwater. And you haven't run into any red.
I'm about to go run right through the wording here.
Yeah.
If we can. No, we're about to make way. Surely they would want this to open up to say Flatiron Lake.
Yeah. Now, not all of the laser research was shifted to U.S. Army to begin field testing striker mounted lasers. Where was this one posted? U.S. Army Defense Post. So this is an official U.S. publication. In August 25th, 2022, the Army began field testing striker-mounted lasers. And just not all of it, right? A lot of it's been shifted to Alaska. So MTGM, yes, not all of it has been shifted as well, but Israel created a system using US technology they purchased for $100 million to produce iron. Let's see, you got Iron Dome and Iron Strike. And Iron Strike is a laser system. Now, Zelensky has asked for, but Israel said no, they're not giving it. Yeah. There is, of course, conspiracies to believe that October 7th raid was actually to try and capture one of these systems to sell to China. Yeah, so there's a lot of hinkiness going on at the moment.
There's old
with
Blackwater.
questions over- No Blackwater. No Blackwater. Getting close. You can actually see it. See the map? Yeah.
Yeah. I can't get to it because it'll like as soon as I set foot on land, it's called the
Yeah, they'll
sniper.
come.
The sniper will just drop
The
me.
sniper, yeah. But if you enter the red zone, isn't it?
Well, it's so weird. So like, it's called
As long as you don't
like a
touch
lot of
the
people have referred to it as the sniper of Red Dead. And as soon as you
Yeah.
step foot in land that you're like that wanted, that they're just
Yeah.
like you just instantly get fired upon from from the sky.
Yeah, basically, yeah, I've read about it, and apparently people have tried to find him, used all sorts of invisibility cheats. Yeah, it's basically a bullet from the sky, magic bullet.
Yeah.
Basically, magic bullet from a distance, fired with 100% accuracy.
Yes. It's crazy.
But then you have the death animation, which shows you a sniper on the hill with a rifle, but that's actually an animation in a lot of death scenes. Yeah, so
I'm technically in Great Plains territory, so I'm not trying to like. I don't know where I can stop at and not get killed.
Yeah, laser weapons coming. The latest U.S. Navy weapon.
Okay, I
US
see
is
what it
Gerald
is.
Ford, and you can actually look it up and see. I think it's a Chinese publication that actually shows the image of the laser weapon, not a US publication, which is weird. Is it Chinese? Which one is it? LASW. Is the code name for it. Yeah, which is a weird code name. But yeah, it's a Chinese publication. Oh, Taiwanese. Yeah, same thing. You've seen the Gerald Ford, haven't you? The strange dome on the front of the ship.
No.
Oh well, that's what's under it.
Not to my knowledge. I don't think I've seen it.
It's got the deck that comes up, and it's got the
a laser,
deck, and that's got a dome on it. Well, that dome actually opens up and has a laser under it. Yes, it has its own nuclear reactor. Oh, here we go. We're unlocking the.
That's
map.
cool.
We're unlocking the map without dying. For a change. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff. Now, there's a paper out there that I've seen, and I'm trying to, well, not seen but heard of in Telegram chat groups about the end of tanks, and basically particle stream weapons would basically, cause warfare to be fought at extreme levels between highly mobile, lightweight platforms. Basically, tanks would be too heavy and obsolete because basically the particle stream would just take a little longer to burn through the armor anyway. The whole point is, however, they believe that charged plating may actually create a shielding effect. But one of the reasons why I think
Coda's over YouTube. He says, "What's up? Going to Blackwater? No, I can't go to Blackwater. I'll get shot. So because I'm still Arthur Morgan. I'd like to go to Blackwater, but I can't.
Is no set foot, bang.
We're just
down.
opening up the center section of the map because it's not been. Yeah, exactly.
It takes too long the normal way of swimming around and using the canoe. You can do it.
Yeah,
with
so we're using the steamboat. You could technically do it, man. It just wears you out. Yeah. I don't necessarily know that it's faster. I know that it's just the least amount of resistance because all I'm doing is just holding a button.
Yeah. Now and again steering. It's still, if you release a button, we get pushed around by the currents in the lake, which is weird. But look how much of the map they've eaten up. I mean, that's a lot of map they've eaten up with water.
They didn't have to. They could have made. They could legit. All right, here, watch this. They could have brought in the land from here across to here, put in 2 towns, and have this whole area of rivers, wooded area, all kinds of stuff, and then make this Flatiron Lake down here, because all this is unnecessary, wasted space in the game.
Yeah, the bottom half. The map should have been the bottom half of the map. You know, half the lake at the bottom, and the islands of the wall. You go past the islands, you know you're dead. That's it. But it's
Curtis
the same.
Says, I have that same pirate hat
edges.
and I wear it. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. It's the same with the little bit around the edge. You know why these edges exist? So they could hide the animals that they copy to spawn. That's how spawning works, people. They're actually, the animals are along the edge of the map, static. And when they want one, they copy it onto the actual game map. There's a cheat. There's actually people have cheated and walked through the gaps. Now and again, you get this glitch where there's a gap in the wall and you walk through it and you can see the animals. They suddenly become all visible.
That's kind of neat.
People walk around. We've heard about it where there's just at the waterfall, people race into the waterfall and glitch through the map. Or try to climb the walls, so when they fall down, they fall off the map. Because this map's surrounded by a great plain full of animals and NPCs and all sorts of stuff, all the assets. Yeah, there's a map fly around.
I'm only delaying the inevitable. When I get off here, I have to go fix the chicken fence.
The chicken fence.
So I'm I don't really want to.
Oh, there we go.
I don't really want to.
It's now officially unlocked.
Yay.
And we see how big a waste of space it is.
For real, it's so stupid. I got my Red Dead Redemption coffee mug. Nice, dude. Send me a picture of that. I want to see it.
Yeah. Now, is it in Red Dead Redemption 2? There is this little south of the border incident, isn't there? Where is there a mission where you cross over or something?
There is. So West Elizabeth and New Austin are locked right now. But once John Marston comes about, you can go there. You can travel.
Yeah.
The map is twice as big.
But isn't there a third little section in the corner that's totally locked off, and using cheats, or if you manage to glitch through the wall, you can actually find an extra town that's just standing there. Right down in the bottom corner, there's a glitch with the big, when the lake comes up and turns in on itself,
dude, that's
which
cool.
is really weird. There's a map.
Huh.
Yeah.
Coda's got a mug, and on one side is Arthur Morgan, and on the other side is John Marston with the RDR
Sweet.
logo.
That is so
That's cool.
sweet.
But yeah, all right. So like all this right through here is all new territory.
Yay, sweet.
So I mean, like you got massive land area.
Yeah,
This is random little landmass out here, just chilling. All right. See if I can do this decently.
Yeah. Leather sheeps were introduced. The American. Here's the thing. Did you know the holster actually came from Mexico? It was called the Mexican loop holster.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, there's 9 people watching over on Rumble. Make sure you hit that follow button, and a thumbs up, please, and thank you.
Yeah. So the holster was introduced to gunslingers
when you're John,
from Mexico.
You can go to Armadillo, but you have to cut through Blackwater. Yeah. Somebody got found a workaround to get Arthur into Armadillo, and it was they got this carriage it's like a 1-person single seater kind of carriage, and if you look down, Arthur can go into Blackwater and not be shot.
Yeah.
Like the magic sniper cannot get him. So it's one thing that's the only thing I've seen, but it's so hard to move around. There's really nothing you can do. Like if you get out of this carriage, like you're instantly
off the
killed.
map and you go to these empty towns, there's nothing there. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Right. Whole sections of this game have been left in, but they're not functional.
Somebody glitched off of the map into the areas of Mexico in Red Dead Redemption 1, and you can do it. Yeah. It's there. It's partially built. Like once the outside views of the forts and whatnot are there. If you go to them and get in, you'll find that all of it is exterior only, and like the inside of it is just hollow, undeveloped.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like some of the buildings in this game. If you ever get through the closed doors, you find they're empty. Because I never intended.
All right, so the fastest way I know to get back to Hooch is to do this. We're just going to go straight for the shore. Go straight south on Flatiron Lake until we meet Hooch. Because it shouldn't be too long.
And they'll give you an idea where the wall is.
The fastest way to get to Hooch is to drown.
Hit the wall. Yeah.
Yep. Hit the wall and drown, and you'll spawn right next to Hooch. I don't know why in the world I named my horse Hooch, but that's kind of funny.
Yeah. So there you go. The first holsters in North America came from Mexico in 1880. The Mexican gun loop.
That's cool. Watch us get all the way over there now, because it's like, hey, you're on a bigger boat.
So in these movies where you see somebody carrying their gun and a handkerchief in their pocket, that is real.
Oh, dang, I didn't know that.
Yeah, people used to carry their guns in a handkerchief in their pocket. Well, you'd think it was only in the 1880s that you had the big guns, the 45.
Yeah.
Before then, most guns were 22, like little pea shooters. Don't forget, Civil War was mostly fought with rifle. Handguns were rare. Even cavalry, they had bayonets and rifles, and an officer with a gun. That was it, you know. Ranchers, most of the time, yeah, they walked around with a gun. The handguns were early handguns, 1870, 1860. Colt 45, 1880s onward, and it was the sheath was. They didn't say who introduced it or when exactly, what date, or who introduced it or who came up with the gun sheath. It just said, the cross was called the Mexican gun loop or the Mexican gun sheath, and it spread through Texas and soon was across the United States. There was no patent, no one company or anything, just leather workers saw it one day and started copying it, and soon everybody had a gun sheath. And 1883, gunslinger belts were all the rage. And then by 1885, open carry was starting to be squashed across the United States. There we go.
Well, so long, my friends.
Captain Jack by the moonlight.
Oh, yep.
For a little while you'll float. Too far from shore. Too far from the shore. We'll struggle. Is there another boat out there? Is there another boat out there? There's something on the horizon.
Yeah, but I'm not close enough.
Too far.
Let me just hurry up and end this.
Yeah, just swim. Just swim. There we go.
Dang, it just wiped me out.
Yeah.
My horse is named Flash. That's cool. Coda. My horse is named Hooch. And I always name him
Flash.
Hooch. Hooch 1, like Hooch, and then Hooch 2, and then Hooch 3, and then Hooch 4.
6, Ron.
Hooch 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got the Hooch 6 one time.
No, this is Hooch 6.
There's
Hooch
my
5 is
Hoochie.
the last one in the other game. Yeah, this is Hooch number 6.
Well, no, for the game though.
Oh yeah, but
for the game though, it's not. I'm pretty sure it's.
You've had more. You think?
Where am I?
Be laughing if you're on a peninsula on the edge of a map. Here we go. Where's the map?
Oh, dude, I'm right up against Blackwater.
Oh, yes.
Dang.
Damn. Well, fast travel somewhere.
Go back home.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've successfully wasted an hour of of screen time just boating, the boating simulator. I've got to go do some work now. I've got to build a chicken coop. Well, not like a chicken coop, but more. I've got to build an area of the chicken run so that my little chicks can go out and kind of be in the chicken area and not get attacked by the other chickens. Coda, if you want to come up and help me, that'd be cool. Come on up to the house. We'll be chilling out and having some fun if you want to. I don't care. You really got nothing going on. I'm just gonna be goofing off and doing stuff. Coda, if you want to come up, Coda, you should come up. Coda, and help me. Coda, help me. Coda, you're my only hope. Just kidding. I mean, you don't have. You could if you want to. I'm not gonna make you, but you should. Or else. I'm just kidding. I love you, Coda. You're funny. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
I'm just kidding, man. He's
well.
cool. He's good people. We're getting off here. Like I just said, I got stuff to do. Down below is the link of David's book you should buy. Let's see. Did he respond?
Plural.
He said, "Ask
Yeah.
Cody." I'm not asking Cody to do stuff. I got my own, like, I do things. Oh man, I don't need nobody else to come up here and do stuff. But yeah, check out David's book. It's on sale. Links down, not on sale, but it's for sale down below. Check out the description. Buy it. Subscribe to all of our channels, all down below. They're all good dudes that are associated with our channel. Check us out on Rumble. Check us out. Hit that follow button. Hit that thumbs up button. I see 6 people over there on Rumble. Do all that. Have fun. We'll see you next time. Friday night, 9 p.m. right here on the men's room. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good day, sir.
Later, dudes.
Good night, Jim Bob.
Hell, I got to go.
Peace out.
Burn in hell, New World Order. Fuck you. You, New World Order. You, Bill Gates.